If you're anything like most Spocket users, the idea of profit margins might seem a bit daunting. It's not as exciting as picking out trendy new products or designing your website, but it's arguably the most critical aspect of your business. Without a clear understanding of how to set your profit margins effectively, you could be working incredibly hard for very little return. And who wants that? The good news is it's not rocket science. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear, actionable framework for confidently setting your profit margins on Spocket, ensuring you're not just making sales, but truly building a profitable and sustainable business. We'll cover everything from the basic calculations to strategic pricing techniques, all designed to help you maximize your earnings. So, let's get started. The first step, and one that's often overlooked, is understanding your costs. This goes beyond just the wholesale price of the product on Spocket. You need to factor in all the expenses associated with getting that product to your customer and running your business. Think about the Spocket subscription fee. Are you on the Pro, Empire, or Unicorn plan? That's a fixed cost that needs to be amortized across your sales. Then there's the shipping cost. Spocket does a great job of showing you these upfront, but you need to integrate them into your pricing strategy. Are you offering free shipping to your customers? If so, you need to bake that cost into your product price. If you're charging for shipping, how does that impact your customers' perceived value? Beyond direct product and shipping costs, consider your overhead. This includes things like your e-commerce platform fees, Shopify, WooCommerce, etc., app subscriptions you might be using for marketing or store enhancements, payment processing fees, Stripe, PayPal. These can be a few percentage points of each transaction, and any marketing spend you're incurring, whether it's for ads, social media promotion, or influencer collaborations. Even your time has a cost. If you're spending hours fulfilling orders and managing your store, that time needs to be accounted for. Once you have a clear picture of all your costs, both direct and indirect, you can start to calculate your break-even point for each product. This is the absolute minimum you can sell a product for to cover all its associated costs. Knowing your break-even point is crucial because it tells you exactly where your profit starts. Selling below this point means you're losing money on every sale, which is a fast track to business failure. Now that we understand our costs, let's talk about the exciting part, profit. How much profit do you want to make? This isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. Your desired profit margin will depend on your industry, your target market, your business goals, and even the type of products you're selling. A common starting point for many e-commerce businesses is a gross profit margin of 30 to 50%. This means that for every dollar of revenue, 30 to 50 cents is profit after accounting for the cost of goods sold. However, this is just a guideline. For low-cost, high-volume items, you might aim for a lower percentage but higher absolute profit due to the sheer number of sales. For high-ticket, niche items, you might aim for a higher percentage margin because you'll have fewer sales. Consider your competitors. What are they charging for similar products? While you don't want to blindly copy their pricing, understanding the market landscape is vital. If your prices are significantly higher without a clear value proposition, customers will likely go elsewhere. If they're too low, you might be perceived as offering a lower quality product, or worse, you might be undercutting your own potential earnings. One popular method for setting profit margins is the cost-plus pricing strategy. This is straightforward. You take your total cost for a product, add a desired percentage markup, and that's your selling price. For example, if a product costs you $10, including Spocket price, shipping, and a portion of your overhead, and you want a 50% profit margin, you'd add $5 to the cost, resulting in a selling price of $15. This is a simple and effective way to ensure you're covering your costs and making a profit. However, cost-plus pricing doesn't always consider the perceived value of your product to the customer. This brings us to value-based pricing. If your product offers unique benefits, solves a specific problem, or is perceived as high quality, you might be able to command a higher price, even if your costs aren't significantly higher than competitors. Think about the brand you're building, the customer service you provide, and the overall shopping experience. These all contribute to perceived value. Another strategy to consider is dynamic pricing. This involves adjusting your prices based on factors like demand, inventory levels, or even time of year. For instance, during peak seasons or for trending products, you might be able to increase your prices. Conversely, for slow-moving inventory, you might offer discounts to clear stock. Spocket doesn't natively support complex dynamic pricing, but you can manually adjust your prices based on market conditions. Don't forget about the power of psychological pricing. Numbers ending in .99, e.g. $19.99 instead of $20, can make a product seem more affordable. Offering tiered pricing, e.g., a basic model, a premium model, and a luxury model, can also appeal to different customer segments and encourage upsells. Bundling products together can increase the average order value and make customers feel like they're getting a better deal. Testing and iterating are key. You won't get your profit margins perfectly right on the first try. Start with a solid calculation, monitor your sales, and analyze your profitability. Are sales strong but your margins too thin? Consider a slight price increase. Are sales slow but your margins are healthy? Perhaps you need to focus more on marketing or offer a small discount to boost conversions. Use tools like your e-commerce platform's analytics to track your average order value, conversion rates, and profit per product. Remember, your profit margin isn't just about making money. It's about investing in your business. Healthy profit margins allow you to reinvest in marketing, improve your website, offer better customer service, and even expand your product offerings. It gives you the financial flexibility to truly grow and scale your Spocket business. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.